Eala had the classiest reaction to her Indian Wells win on International Women's Day. Alex also shared her win with her opponent and wished her a speedy recovery. Usually, being a big winner is reserved for those holding the trophy at the end of a match, but Eala's recent win at the Indian Wells Open tournament reminded us that true power isn't just about the points on the scoreboard. ICYMI. The Filipina tennis player advanced to the round of 16 at the Indian Wells Open in California after her opponent, Coco Gauff, ranked world number 4 in the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, retired due to an arm injury sustained during the match. At the time, the score was 6-2, 2-0 in Alex's favor when Coco had to call for a medical timeout. While this may have been an advantage for Alex, she chose to use the pause to extend her appreciation to all women, including her opponent, Coco, who is a prominent figure in the sport. Eala shows true sportsmanship and girl energy on International Women's Day. Bear with me because I have a lot to say. I want to say thank you to all the incredible women who have paved the way and who have advocated for themselves and for other women, Alex said. The Filipina tennis player also expressed empathy for her American opponent, celebrating the match with her while honoring Coco's contributions to the sport. Among them is Coco. So thank you, Coco, for being an amazing competitor and amazing role model, Alex expressed. She added, I really hope that everything is well and you will recover soon. Alex acknowledged she did not want to win this way, with anyone getting injured, yet she recognized the privilege of playing against such a formidable competitor. This is still a really big moment for me to be able to play on Stadium 1 of Indian Wells against such a great competitor. I'm really grateful to be here, and I'm super happy, Alex expressed. In a separate interview, Coco expressed her appreciation for the sportsmanship Alex showed during the match and even commended the large crowd of Filipino fans who came out to support the game. I know you were mostly supporting Alex, but I have to say, it's great to be on a crowded court. I've played this tournament for many years, and to see the stadium full, it means a lot. I'd like to thank Alex for bringing a new demographic to the sport. It's great, Coco said. Sometimes it's tough when you're playing against a home crowd. I think it's great for the sport. Keep being enthusiastic and keep rooting for your player, she added. One of the highlights of the game was where Alex also used the timeout to give a heartfelt shout-out to her mother, Riza Eala, in celebration of Women's Month. I also want to say Happy Women's Day to my mom, who is there in the stands. I want to thank her for being the amazing woman that she is and for helping me become the woman that I am, she said. And that goes to all mothers, she concluded. Eala had the classiest reaction to her Indian Wells win on International Women's Day. On a bright March afternoon in the California desert, the atmosphere around Indian Wells Open carried its usual mix of sunshine, tension, and anticipation. But this particular day held an extra layer of meaning. The match took place on International Women's Day, a day dedicated to celebrating the strength, resilience, and achievements of women around the world. At the center of the moment stood a young tennis star from the Philippines, Eala. Known for her composure on the court and humility off it, Eala had just achieved one of the most memorable victories of her career. Yet it wasn't only her tennis that captured the attention of fans and commentators, it was the grace and class with which she reacted afterward. A rising star on a global stage. For years, Eala had been steadily building her reputation in the tennis world. A product of the renowned Rafael Nadal Academy, she trained alongside some of the most promising talents in the sport. Under the influence of legends like Rafael Nadal, she learned not only how to win matches but also how to carry herself with humility and respect. By the time she arrived at Indian Wells, Eala was already known as one of the most exciting young players from Southeast Asia. Her aggressive baseline game, smart shot selection, and calm demeanor made her a difficult opponent for anyone across the net. But Indian Wells, often referred to as the fifth Grand Slam, is never easy terrain. The tournament brings together some of the best players in the world, and every match is a test of endurance, skill, and mental toughness. Eala knew this. Yet she stepped onto the court with the quiet confidence of someone who believed she belonged. The match that changed everything. From the opening serve, the crowd sensed something special. Eala moved across the court with precision, chasing down shots that seemed impossible to reach. Her backhand sliced through the desert air, while her forehand found corners with impressive accuracy. As rallies grew longer and tension built, the young Filipino showed remarkable poise. She refused to rush points, patiently constructing opportunities before striking decisively. By the time the final point arrived, the audience at Indian Wells was on its feet. When Eala secured the win, a wave of applause echoed around the stadium. For many players, such a victory might trigger an explosion of emotion, shouts, fist pumps, or dramatic celebrations. But Eala's reaction was different. She simply smiled. A celebration marked by grace. Instead of making the moment about herself, Eala paused to acknowledge something larger. Standing near the net, she looked toward the crowd and raised her racket in a modest gesture of appreciation. Later, during her post-match interview, she spoke about what the day meant to her. "Winning today is special," she said, referencing International Women's Day. "I'm grateful to represent women in sports and hopefully inspire more girls to believe they can do this too." It was a simple statement, yet it resonated deeply. At a time when sports celebrations often center on individual triumph, Eala chose to highlight the broader significance of the moment. Her words reminded everyone watching that victories can represent more than just rankings or trophies. They can symbolize progress and possibility. The meaning of International Women's Day. International Women's Day has long been associated with recognizing the accomplishments of women across all fields: science, politics, arts, and sports. In athletics, the day carries special weight. For decades, female athletes fought for equal opportunities, funding, media coverage, and respect. Tennis, in particular, has been shaped by pioneers who refused to accept inequality. Legends such as Billie Jean King and Serena Williams transformed the sport, demanding fair treatment and inspiring generations of players. Eala grew up in a world partly shaped by their efforts. Because of them, young girls today can dream of professional careers in tennis and actually pursue them. Her victory on International Women's Day felt like a continuation of that story. A role model for the next generation. One of the reasons fans admire Eala is her authenticity. She doesn't rely on flashy statements or controversial moments to attract attention. Instead, she lets her work ethic and character speak for themselves. In the Philippines, where tennis has historically received less attention than sports like basketball or boxing, her success carries special meaning. Young athletes now see someone